Keeps it alive. Grubs to Carroll, just has to go over there. UC Irvine with a good opportunity. Nice dig to keep alive by Carroll. Mistake made though, and slamming it home is Taylor Wilson.
That's a free point for you. Ball comes over, you say thank you, put it on the ground, point for your team.
Yep, take a look on the real-time sight and sound replay. Carroll said, whoops. And Wilson said, thank you very much. My third kill of set number one. Anteaters up by one. 22-21. From the back line, that one sails wide. Not even close on the attempt by Corey Ricks. Anteaters go up by two, 23-21. So up by two. Boy, this has been a very close first game. No one's really had any big advantage.
No, just like I said, a few errors here or there. You don't want to be given free points here at the end, though.
Here come the Waves on the attack. Rodney Santos. That one comes up big, 23-22, and Santos really gives them another guy.
He's up early. The block has to stay in. They're moving the ball around. Does a nice job.
McKee to serve. Here comes UCI on the attack. Ammerman. And that's a winner there by Wilson, so he's starting to get his groove.
That was a nice set. Right over the middle. The block was there, and he beat the block before they could get there. Very nice.
Wilson to serve. Taylor on the year. He's got 18 service aces. This is a pretty good serving team. Carroll, nice job off the block. They keep alive. They have to get over. They barely do. Is that one good? No. It looked like they had a good opportunity, but that set just never materialized.
Tried to rush the set, it looked like. Set it too tight. They couldn't get a swing. That's a missed opportunity. You don't really want to do that at 24-22.
Against the number one team in America. It's now 24-23 with Santos to serve. Azuka to Ammerman. Oh, beautiful set there. That was a... Oh, they got it over. I thought that one was over. There's the win by Ammerman. You know, it looked like that point was over, and I couldn't believe the Waves kept that one alive.
I thought it was down two.
Man, let's take a look on the real-time sight and sound replay. You know, it went off, it looked like a couple of body parts, including Rodney Santos's chest. And then Ryan Ammerman was able to dink it.
Ryan Ammerman using his height to his advantage on that. That was a nice athletic move by him.
So 25-23 your score here in the first set between the top two teams in America. So if you're a college volleyball player and you like it, thanks for joining us here tonight. More of the first set when we return.
Hi, I'm Troy Johnson. Welcome to Brainwave, the high school quiz show, as you know by now, where students go head-to-head in academic competition. Chance at winning $10,000 at the end of the year. You don't need it.
Argentina. Italy. Einstein.
Einstein is right. Every single one of them correct.
Studies show as kids get older, they're more likely to risk danger by posting personal information, including their picture, online. And girls are more likely than boys. Fortunately, there's help. At cox.com/takecharge, you'll find tools to protect your family and information to help you talk to your kids about internet safety. Take charge of the internet with a little help from Cox Communications.
We're back, and part of this big crowd enjoying this one. UCI up 25-23, and the Anteaters continue to hit at a high clip at 441 and serving at a 920 clip. And as far as blocks, 9 block assists, they've been pretty efficient, haven't they, Paul?
You know, they're a great blocking team. What I also see is their kills went up. They have more kills than Pepperdine does. And looks like the errors are about the same, so it's just here and there, just the little things like we're talking about.
Yep. Let's see what happens as we get back to action. Beautiful dig to keep alive by Spittle, who just checked into the contest. And here come the Waves. 3 guys off the block, but the Waves will capture the point. So the Anteaters had the right set, but it was just one of those hits that found the gap.
You know, there's not much you can do when you tool the block. Not much you can do. That's the best hit in volleyball.
26-24, Anteaters by 1. Bazooka with the dig. On the front line, that's a winner by Kevin Wing. I'm just impressed with the way his game has come along. Not only is he an outstanding player, but a 3.3 GPA in the classroom as he majors in business economics.
Running a great offense. Go to the middle, move it around, go outside, go to the back row. He's doing a really nice job tonight.
There's a winner, though, by Tyler James. Not a whole lot you can do with that one. We're back to a one-pointer at 26-25 as Marv Dunphy talking to Rodney Santos right now. And to serve will be Corey Ricks. Here comes UCI on the attack. Good dig to keep alive. And here comes, ooh, that's a swing and a miss by McKee. Boy, that was just a bad set, and nothing that McKee at 6'6" could do about that one.
Little mistiming. He was in early. The set went a little bit slow. Just missed it.
27-25. That is a huge differential in this first set. You don't want to look back if you're Marv Dunphy and say that's the reason why we lost this first set. With Jordan Default to serve. He another guy in double digits in service aces. Paul Carroll comes up with a winner. Slowly but surely, Carroll is warming up here in Layton, game number 1. Let's take a look on the real-time sight and sound replay.
There you go, right to your money hitter when you need him. Nice kill.
And that's his 5th of a match. 27-26 with James to serve. Here comes UCI. Hammerman. A miss hit there by Taylor Wilson, and we are all tied at 27 here late in the first set. UCI calls timeout. So 27-all. Remember, you got to win up by 2, so we got a chance of going past that 30-point mark here in the first game. And if you're John Sparrow right now, what are you telling your team during this timeout?
Probably just settle down, keep the ball in, press on your block, all the things that they've been working on that have kept them in the match this far.
And if you're Marv Dunphy, what are you telling your squad?
Keep attacking them, keep them off guard, keep them off balance, keep them back on their heels.
Now, Paula, you recently got named as the new women's coach here at UC Irvine, taking over from my buddy Charlie Brand, and former broadcast partner of mine after 9 years. Talk about what your goals are in the program and what you think you can accomplish here at Irvine.
You know, Charlie is a good friend of mine too, and he was involved in the process of, helping me get hired here. He called me a lot. We've talked a lot. He has done a great job. The girls here that I've, acquired from him are really competitive. They're awesome kids, so he's done a great job of getting this program started. And now we just, get everybody involved in the community, make the tournament, and see how far we can go.
We certainly wish you nothing but the best of luck, Paula. There's Marv Dunphy, Dr. Marv, has coached them to national championships in 78, 85, 92, 2005. They won it in 86 with Rod Weil, but it was with all of Marv's players, so we may as well give him credit for that one as well. Out of the timeout. Do they get it over? Boy, nice job there. Off that Carson Clark hit to keep it alive. Taylor Wilson with the hit. And you can see the emotion in his eyes as he came up with that winner.
That was a great up by the Pepperdine guy. That was fantastic, but came back, got the kill, kind of put their fire out a little bit there.
Yep, and for Wilson, that's his 5th kill. Needs to cut down a little bit on those errors. He's had 3 here in the first. But for UCI, their 19th kill of this first set. Let's see what the Waves come up with. They come up with Paul Carroll, but nice dig by Default to keep alive. Taylor Wilson. Oh, and Clark makes him pay off the mistake on the front line. And the Anteaters are 1 point away from winning this first set, and they're on their feet here in Irvine, California.
It was a lucky bounce, perfect set off the block.
And for Clark, his 6th kill of this first game. It is serving time for UCI. And let's see what the Waves do. Nice dig to keep alive. They got to get over, and Ammerman does just that. Grubs the Libero, keeps it alive off to Carroll, their money man. Comes right to me, and we've got ourselves a 1-point game at 29-28. Let's take a look on the real-time sight and sound replay. Well, Ryan Ammerman, you can't say he didn't try, but just couldn't come up with it. So 29-28. There is Carroll to serve. First team All-American a year ago and arguably the player of the year in college volleyball. Clark. They're going to go off the front line. Nothing they can do. And the winner by McKee and Ryan Ammerman, his nose just bumped into the sideline over here, set up on media row. I think Ryan kind of shaking a couple of cobwebs there. But good to see that he gets up on his feet under his own power. Call this one on replay, Paula.
Well, there we go. They just tool the block. Like I said, it's hard to play defense when you do that. The miss set to Carson, just a missed timing, and he was lucky to get it over. They got a swing, and they got the block.
Carroll to serve. That is long, and UC Irvine goes up by 130-29. Remember, you gotta win by 2. So for UC Irvine, it will be Carson Clark to serve. He has 16 service aces on the year. Does the 6'5" redshirt freshman from Santa Barbara. That one's almost an ace. Santos, he gets dominated on that front line, and UC Irvine wins set number 1 by the count of 31-29.
Exciting volleyball.
So the Anteaters go up 1-0. Set number 2 when we return.
Visit the new Cox Digital Store in Laguna Niguel and sign up for all of our great services like high definition, DVR, and on demand. And find out why Cox is your best choice. And while you are there, ask about great phone and internet offers, including wireless home networking. Visit our other convenient locations in Rancho Santa Margarita, Irvine, and San Clemente. We are eager to serve you. Come on in and let us simplify your life.
Sometimes just an extra little kick. Power boost. An extra burst of speed is what separates winners from those other guys. Power boost. Not for human consumption. Power boost. It's not for you. It's for your internet. The power and speed to get more of what you're into. That's Cox High-Speed Internet.
UC Irvine up 31-29 as we're moments away from set number 2. And Paula, how important is it to win the first set, number 1, and number 2 to do it against the number 1 team in America?
I think you always want to come out and win your first game, no matter where you are or who you're playing. You just sets the tone, gets a little pressure on the opponent, and gives you a chance to breathe a little bit.
Kill leaders in set 1, Carson Clark with 6, Taylor Wilson with 5 for UCI. For Pepperdine, Paul Carroll with 6, Matt McKee with 5. 16 set assists by both Kreider and Ammerman. But one of the key areas, UCI dominated on the block assists, 11-4.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job of, they're not blocking the Pepperdine hitters, they're controlling the ball and getting more swings. So they're doing a nice job of controlling them.
Yeah, entering tonight, UCI, the number 1 block team in America, 3.61 blocks per game. Pepperdine pretty good at number 5 at 3.24. In hitting percentage, Pepperdine enters number 2 at 350. UCI at 303, and the hitting numbers in the first, Pepperdine was higher at 308 to 289, but the Anteaters had more opportunities.
Yeah, like I said, pretty close. Just few errors here and there make the difference.
The only big difference, UCI number 6 in aces per game, while Pepperdine just at number 33. And how about a way to open up there, a service ace for Pepperdine, right when we said they don't do it too often.
Right on cue.
Oh my. So it'll be Corey Ricks to serve, the 6'8" sophomore out of Auburn, California. Jordan Default, nice dig by Grubbs, the libero. McKee, nice dig by Azuka. Miss hit there by Taylor Wilson. Oh, wait a minute. I think they might be saying net interference, and they're giving the point to UCI. We're tied at 1. Mr. Schwartz explaining the call there to Marv Dunphy, and I don't think Marv is happy with the explanation at this point. And Marv's a gentleman, he doesn't argue very much, so if he got up on his feet, there was obviously something he didn't like.
That was kind of a questionable call, but they do their job. They do a good job. They come in here. They may make some mistakes sometimes, too.
That's a winner by Matt McKee, and he is showing he's got some major hops. He goes, yeah, Paul Carroll, he might be the player of the year. He goes, but I'm no slouch. 2-1, Waves lead it here in set number 2. James serving. Nice job on the front line by Santos and Carroll. They just have to get it over. Let's see who they go to here. McKee with the dink. Beautiful dig by Ammerman to keep alive. Clark gets it over, but the point to the Waves. Boy, that one had some exciting back and forth there. Some real nice digs by both teams.
Impressive. Number 6, typically you don't see a lefty on the outside. You usually see them on the opposite. I like to see that. It's happening more and more now in volleyball.
From the back line, default, Santos keeps it alive. They go to McKee, dig by default. Here comes UCI. Wilson, beautiful dig by McKee to keep this point going. Carroll, nice dig there by default. And these guys are just going at it. Top 2 teams in America, ladies and gentlemen. McKee on the miss hit. 3-2 your score. The Waves thought they had it, but the refs made the right call.
That was very
and Kim
nice.
Pickering saying, that's the way it is.
Nice long rally. Looked like he got the touch. You don't know. That's a pretty close one.
Carson Clark to serve. The redshirt freshman, boy, as he stepped up big time for the Anteaters. Beautiful serve there. Anteaters are going to get a freebie here. And Carson Clark able to deliver. And he does it from the back row. Out of Santa Barbara High School, the same high school that produced the king of the beach, Karch Karai. And there's a look at Carson. Leads the team in kills at 3.81 per game. And a 342 hitting percentage. McKee, good job by Azuka to keep it alive. Ammerman, yeah! Now that's not a play that you see very often, but he saw the gap and he took full advantage.
That's a smart heads-up play. He saw the opening, pass was a little tight. He didn't think he could set it. Smart heads-up play.
Yep, and for Ryan, that's his second kill of the night. Clark to serve. The Anteaters were down 3-1, have scored 3 straight, and they're now up 4-3 here in the second set. Boy, that's a wicked serve, almost an ace, and they have to get it over. And they do from the back line. Azuka Bazooka with the dig there. And coming through with the winner, Jordan Default. So we're talking about redshirt freshman in Clark. We're talking about another youngster in Default who's just a sophomore. I mean, not only are they playing so well, but the future's so bright.
You know, if you can get these guys out there and get them experience, they can come in and play, that's awesome.
So Carson Clark to serve. He of the jump serve. That's a beauty there. Nice job by Carroll to keep it alive. McKee, though, he gets triple blocked. And, you know, John Sparrow said, I'm going to throw 3 guys out there, and it's working pretty well so far.
Oh, they triple block a lot. They work on that.
Yep.
I like that. We're going to start doing that, too, with our women's team here.
We have a timeout. UCI leads 6-3. More second set action when Paula and I return. Stay with us.
Even if you're stretching every dollar these days, you can still have a lot of fun. Because in this tough economy, Cox Digital Cable is the best entertainment value. Just look at all the amazing choices you've got right at your fingertips. Thousands of movies and shows, many of which are free on demand. Plus loads of live sporting events. Now more than ever, a smart choice that gives you the most bang for your buck. Cox Digital Cable.
where you live. Life in the ocean depends on you to help protect our ocean. Recycle and dispose of your trash properly. To learn what you can do, go to keepoceansclean.org.
Well, back to action. Talk about the triple block here by UCI on the front line, Paula.
You know, John works a lot with the triple block. Like we said before, they have 14 block assists, and they are just trying to either get a stuff block or get a touch and then get a transition swing, doing a really nice job of controlling the net.
And that was Wilson, Ammerman, and Diamore, who did a great job on the front line. And we're back to action here. Ryan Ammerman, I'm not sure if he twisted his ankle, fell down, but came up with a winner. His third kill of the night. And, you know, this young man does a great job running the offense as we look on the real-time sight and sound replay. But he can also hit it and come up big when he needs to, can't he, Paul?
You know, he's having a nice match tonight. He's tipping, he's hitting. Like we said before, he's using the back row, he's going to the middle. He's doing a very nice job of keeping the Pepperdine block guessing about where he's going.
You know what, right now the Waves are only hitting .229. They have 9 errors, 20 kills off 48 attempts. So the Anteaters are really doing the job, and I think where they didn't block well the first time they played, but they are blocking so well tonight, and I think that's really the difference in this match so far.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job. Very nice job.
Yep, and that's a winner by Dustin Diamore, one of the many outstanding youngsters, the true freshman out of Laguna Hills High School. So you got Clark, a redshirt freshman. You got Diamore, a freshman. You got Default, a sophomore. You got Kevin Wynn, a sophomore. This is a very young and a very talented team. And UCI now up 8-4. Paul Carroll. And Pepperdine's going to need a lot more Paul Carroll, Paula, if they're going to find a way to come back in this match.
Yeah, he's been pretty quiet in this match. I mean, quiet leader. He's done a nice job. He has his kills, but they haven't been going to him a lot. Not every single ball. So we'll see if they change their strategy here.
Jordan Default wheeling and dealing. And that's a winner. Now 9-5. And I just like the hops that Default has. I mean, he really gets up there, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Would you say maybe he's the best leaper on the team, perhaps?
I have no idea, but he sure looks like it.
Well, I appreciate your honesty, Paul. As we get back to action from the back line, McKee with a winner. And that seems to be more and more of a popular play. Guys coming up with winners from the back line.
You know, the Bic, I asked John, as we've been implementing that this spring with our girls, and he runs it every single day at practice. I mean, they give 2 points when they score off it. That's how much they want to run that play.
Santos to serve. It's 9-6. Carson wheeling and dealing. And that's a winner. Oh, my. Carson Clark is just having a huge match so far.
You know, they came out, they won game 1. They didn't have that second game lull after they won. They're coming on strong. They're just keeping the pressure on. Smart by UCI.
And the Anteaters now up 10-6 with Ryan Ammerman to serve. That was a wicked serve there. From the back line, Carroll. Ammerman with a beautiful dig. Azuka has to get it over, and he does. Grubb's going to get the offense going. From the back line, Carroll, that's a winner. And you can see a determination in the face of the 6'9" senior.
There they go, starting to set him a little bit more. We'll see if they stay with him. Get back in
I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. 6.15 kills per game, 492 on the season with a 393 attack percentage. Those are big-time numbers.
They are big-time numbers.
Nice job to keep alive by Brent Sharapa into the game for the first time, number 21. They look to get the offense going. Beautiful job off the block by Kevin Wynn. You can't say enough by the play of Kevin Wynn. Leads the team in block assists, hits 480. There's nothing this young man can't do on the volleyball court.
Nice job, stayed patient, right there.
Man, and that was just one-on-one. One-on-one. When you could do it one-on-one, your team's doing something right.
You know, these guys are so physical. They're so big. Their arm span, it's just nice to watch.
And to serve will be Sharapa. Ooh, mistake there made by UCI, and they pay the price. So Pepperdine gets within 2 at 11-9 here in the second set. Marv Dunphy calling out the offensive play, talking to his senior, Matt McKee. Once again, Brent Sharippa to serve, a 6'5" junior from Los Angeles out of Crespi Carmelite High School. From the back line, Dufault. Dig to keep alive. They're going to Carroll, and why not? Beautiful dig to keep alive by Dufault. Here comes Wilson. Good job off the block, kept alive by the wave. Here comes Carroll. And that seems to be his favorite spot. That far right side where he's got that angle with the left and hits it at a diagonal. Most of the time, those don't get returned.
That nice angle, nice sharp angle, triple block, did a nice job.
9 kills for Carroll. Within 1 are the Waves at 11-10. The UCI offense, they get it going with Kevin Wynn. And he's a very high efficient hitter, so anytime you have an opportunity to go to him, that's a real good idea. And Wynn will serve with the UCI up by 2, 12-10. Can they get it over? Hammerman does. Here comes the offense. Kreider setting up McKee. Nice dig to be kept alive by Wynn. Clark with the winner. Oh, I thought that one was in. They're saying it's out, and they're saying point to the Waves. That one was awfully close.
That was very close. It's a hard one to call.
12-11 your score, but we've got an outstanding officiating crew. They haven't missed much tonight. Izuka to Clark. Default, they'll try again as Hammerman goes right back to Clark. And this time it's a winner. Boy, Carson Clark is a lot of fun to watch, and he's going to be on this campus for a number of years.
He is spectacular. Does a nice job, waits for the set, hits the angle deep. Sometimes he goes short. Very nice.
Recorded 8 kills and 5 digs and 4 blocks Wednesday against USC. And 8th in point sets per game at 4.41. Good job on the front line there by Hammerman. They're going to go to Carroll. Izuka had it, but not much that you can do with it. So we're back to a one-pointer at 13-12 here in the second set. Needless to say, as we look on the real-time sight and sound replay, it's imperative for the Waves to win this set.
You know, they're battling back. Like we said before, they're going to their go-to a little bit more here, and they're just chipping away, point after point after point, getting back in this match.
Yep, but Carroll with the service error, and UCI retains a 2-point lead here in set 2 by the count of 14-12, and it will be Taylor Wilson to serve. Wilson on the year with 18 service aces. Anteaters don't have any tonight. They're looking for their first. That's that angle that Carroll loves. He's starting to heat up. He's now double digits in kills with 10.
See a theme here. Carroll, set to Carroll, kill.
Why not? It's what works best.
It's working.
That's why they're number 1 in America. Battle on the front line. Here comes UCI. They'll try again. Jordan Default. Dig kept alive by McKee. They're going to Carroll. Nice job on the front line by Default. And Diamore.